Right. I was gonna spend some time playing this on my own, but I figured, fuck it, why not just make it the video for Saturday? Since I don't have one recorded yet, probably not gonna talk as much though, because I've got a pretty nasty migraine. But I think this is a decent enough game to fit the bill. It's not explicitly a horror game, but it's definitely got a lot of horror vibes to it. Man, I forgot how long it takes to load into this fucking game. Oh shit. Hold on, be back in a minute. Alright, sorry about that. I had to go check on something. Yeah, let's create a new thing. Because my last one... Yeah, this character works fine. I didn't really play a whole lot the last time I was playing. I think it's an interesting premise. Horror game in which the quote-unquote monsters are just a bunch of, like, enormous robots. Kind of reminds me of a cross between Dead Island and Stalker, weirdly enough. Sorry about the lack of commentary. I'm trying not to look at the screen right now because the really aggressive lighting is making my head hurt more. Christ. I do like the premise of this game a lot, though. Especially since it's like, who's attacking us? Doesn't matter. Fuck it. Has society even fallen apart? Who knows? You fished yourself out of the water, found a gun. Just assume the world has ended. Even though that's not really what's happened. Is this even my house? Probably not. Yeah, and you start with the binoculars in your hands, just like fucking Stalker. So, yeah. The intent here is pretty obvious. Oh, interesting. That's not what I got from that box last time. You'd think for a tutorial area, the items you get would be the same each time. Granted, if I came home and this thing was sitting outside my front door, I'd be pretty fucked up too.
Farmor och farfar, vad är det som händer? Jag är livrädd, jag vet inte vad jag ska göra. Jag är i kyrkan.
A firework. I'm guessing that is like a distractible. Yeah, I played this game a little bit when it came out years ago, because it was like, didn't this come out in like 2017 or something? Oh wow, I kept my ammo? That's pretty funny. I wonder if that's the person on the radio. Or not the radio, the answering machine. I feel like that's a real poster. And there was stuff upstairs, isn't there? Oh. Kind of an interesting detail. Yeah, my friend used to have a house like this. It's very 80s. I I mean, actually, now that I think about it, doesn't this game take place in the 80s? Aha, a door. With absolutely nothing in it. Okay. I guess I was expecting painkillers, maybe. This is a really chunky pistol. It kind of looks like a Makarov. Or at least it kind of looks like the Makarov that was in, Stalker, which is not a particularly accurate one. But, you know, whatever. I forgot how early you get a silenced weapon in Stalker. You can get a silenced pistol as early as the first bandit encounter. Wow, that is bright. What's the fucking flashlight button again? I genuinely can't remember. No, Y just switches back to the last weapon you use. Can I turn that off? It's fucking pain in the ass to look at. I hate police lights in real life, too. Yeah, just take the fucking tree, why don't we? Aha, I knew it. Can I crawl into the car? No. Yeah, I really don't like flashing police lights. Gonna wait for it to get a little closer. Although last time I played this, I remembered it didn't get closer until it, like, briefly spotted me, and then I ducked behind cover. Because I know this game has an emphasis on stealth as well. Kind of reminds me of Homefront in a couple ways. It also has an emphasis on multiplayer, and multiplayer and stealth tend not to go hand in hand. It's definitely one of the faster crawling speeds I've seen in the game, though. Aha! Take that, asshole. I appreciate someone hitting at the car. I'm surprised the car didn't suffer more damage, to be honest. I don't like hold to search. That's a little annoying. Okay, head up the road to... Hey, I should probably heal myself. Oh, weird. The face buttons correspond to... Huh, why do I have two binoculars? Great. Oh yeah, I forgot you can't pause this game. Can I turn off hold to pick up? Yeah, wow, great. That's actually super good. Awesome. Oh my god, my fucking everything hurts. I like that detail of being able to hear stuff out in the world, too. You know what these remind me of? The robots in, hold on. Shit, okay. Bullets hurt. Good to know. That took out like 25% of my health on one hit. Oh yeah, that's way faster. I much prefer that. It looks like the church is going to be the holdout. You're coming with me. I wonder if I have to worry about noise this early in the game. Hopefully not. Okay, so those ones are set piece. Good to know. In case I didn't already have some. You know, just a thought. I don't think the holdout worked. Just a hunch. Oh, shit. Is this really the best fucking... Is there a save point? No, okay. Is this really the best location I could be going to? Like, just a hunch. I don't think the location with approximately 1 million fucking robots is gonna be doing me any favors. There's what? There's probably 2 on that side, since there's 3 over here. It looks like they're kind of surrounding it. I wonder if they're doing an actual sweep, or if they're just gonna hover around this location. Well, it looks like they found someone. So my best bet is to hang wide to the left and approach it from that direction. Assuming I don't have to worry about any reinforcements coming in. Yeah, that's what I thought. Makes sense you would have 2 guarding at the front then. So I should stay low. I mean, I could hang wide right and go around. Or I could try and crawl through the middle and hope that no one sees me. Because they seem pretty preoccupied with that shed. I'm going to assume there's an NPC in there. I don't think those 2 are going to move from their position guarding the road. They're probably to make sure no one tries to get in with, like a car or something. I'm curious what the purpose of that noise is. It kind of reminds me of the scanner, like, chirping from Half-Life 2. Yeah, I think this grass is probably high enough that they're not going to see me from either direction unless I stand up. So I should be able to get a lot closer without raising any alarms. Because those ones... Yeah, they're not really facing this way. I should be fine. And the ones near the shed don't look like they're going to be leaving it anytime soon. That being said, if this hedge doesn't have a break in it, I might be fucked. Alright, there. The only question is there going to be anything inside? And I couldn't get a good look from the other side of the church, so... I'm surprised I can fucking fit on there. Can I take the shovel? No? Alright, fine. You know, in real life, it's a war crime to attack a church. It would also be a war crime for fucking soldiers to use the church as cover. But, you know, eh. Can I get in through there? No. Oh, there might have been like a hidden passage or something, like a grate I could take off. Doesn't look like they're covering this side quite as much.
Hallå?
Yeah, let's close the door.
Jag är här uppe, vid orgen.
I'll take that. Yeah, this reminds me a lot of Dead Island, which, now that I'm thinking about it, I probably could have just played Dead Island for the video. You know, it's not even remotely safe,
Åh,
but
Det
I'm
finns
gonna
på
open
riktigt.
up your fucking thing
det var
anyway.
inte inbildning.
Hey, Therese. Cool shirt.
Jag heter Therese.
Yeah, I can
Skadat
see.
mig
It looks
illa
like
i
you're
benet
fucked.
och armen. Kan du snälla sätta ihop ett första förband? Det ligger några instruktioner där borta.
I have a first aid kit. I can just give you
Du kan ta den av
whatever.
walkie-talkien. Vi måste se till att hålla kontakten nu.
Hey, if I bang on this church organ, is it gonna tell everyone where we are? I'm curious.
Kan du hämta mina scoutgrejer där ute? De ligger bredvid fröken Hoy. Där finns allt som behövs för att göra ett första förband. Jag kan inte gå ut dit igen. Jag var tvungen att släppa allt jag bar på. Jag var alldeles för långsam och jag hade så himla ont.
Yeah, I gotta say, as far as safe houses go, this one being, you know, completely surrounded by robots isn't the greatest. If they figure out how to climb stairs, you're totally fucked. No, I need health kit. Right. That's interesting. Yeah, let's stay down, why don't we? I don't think this is what she meant. Safe house. Your side mission. Discovered safe house. She said it was by the bike thing. I'm gonna assume she means over there. Because of course. But seeing as how I'd rather not die... Ah, there. Miss Bikey, huh? Okay.
Toppen. Om du kommer tillbaka så ska jag visa hur du kan fixa ett första förband.
You know, I have
Jag har
first
lärt mig
aid
att man kan
kits. I could have
tillverka vad
just
som
given
helst
you
med nästan
one.
ingenting. Och som tur är så är vår präst Johnny rätt händig.
Right, whatever. So what, you get shot or something?
Det där hjälpte. Det känns redan lite
What if
bättre.
she stood up and just got like
Tack så jättemycket.
domed by one of the robots that should
Alltså,
probably be able to see
Min
us
farmor och farfar
through
är
these
borta.
windows?
De var inte hemma när de där. Kan du hjälpa mig
She
leta
looks
efter
like a
dem?
person I used to know. Hey, do you have the key for this door?
Det finns bara en huvudväg på den här ön. Så om vi vill ha hjälp måste vi ta oss västerut. Det ligger ett kalhygge i närheten. Vi kan börja där. Farfar var skogshuggare förr, så han jobbade där ibland. Om vi har tur kanske vi kan hitta något där.
Okay. What was that note? Okay. Alright, so somewhere in the church is the key for that door. I'm gonna assume... And surprisingly, no one burst through the windows to kill us after that. So, unlike Saints Row 2... Fuck it, I've got time. I can search around here for to get a rifle. I'm actually kind of surprised that hollow point rounds are doing anything to these things. Yeah, okay. If I were a key in a church, I would hide it behind the painting, maybe. Oh, right, shit, I forgot. How did I forget? No one heard anything. Oh, it's a fucking... Cool. Is that everything I have in my person? Right now, if I was here...
Farfar vill inte ha några skjutvapen liggande hemma. Jag tänkte leta efter
That's a terrible place to hide that key.
Det gick bara inte.
Literally anyone could have stumbled across that. Oh. Yeah, I would not feel comfortable.
Hittade du gamla Bettan? Bra. Det är lite rostigt, men farfar var ute och jagade nyligen. Så det borde funka.
You don't want your barrel to be rusty, but I mean, it's just a pretty generic shotgun.
Inte riktigt min grej.
Yeah, that's probably why you got shot, if I'm being honest. Okay. Yeah, let's assign all of our shit. Oh. Damn it. Yeah, this is a little... And then... Interesting. That's a flashbang, basically. Probably take out the machines guarding the... Yeah, you're not safe in here, and you're probably going to starve to death if I don't come back. But, you know, needs must. So the smart play would be to open the door, throw down a flare or something. Get back here, you son of a bitch. Shit. Oh, shit. Let's hope the rest of them aren't going to come after seeing that. Looks like they are. Okay. Yeah, I don't know how smart these things are. So probably not in my best interest to stick around. Why are they so interested in this building? There's nothing in it. Now I feel stupid for wasting the ammo. Alright, whatever. Well, that's rather pretty.
Jag har inte sett eller pratat med någon på 4 dagar. Ja, sen i fredags.
The person's been rotting in your house for 4 days.
Alltså, de där maskinerna, de bara dök upp. Är det fler maskiner på kalhygget? Snälla, ta det försiktigt. Va? Är de distraherade? Av en radio? Det är ju fantastiskt. Då kan vi helt enkelt leta efter saker som låter.
Do those barrels explode? If I had a rifle... Shit. bullets hurt hard. Well, that could have gone a lot better. I feel like, oh shit. It definitely reminds me a lot of Stalker. Shit. Fuck. Oh, did I disable its guns? That's kind of cool. I was wondering why it was, like, trying to get in close. Also, this game doesn't have realistic ammo reloading, does it? If so, I'm wasting a ton of bullets. Whatever. Can I get rid of that by looking at it? No. How do I get rid of the waypoint? There we go. Anyone here?
Stenhaga gård. Ja, det ligger bara lite längre fram på samma väg.
That's a remarkably detailed fucking drawing for
Vår familj har känt familjen
spur
Andersson
of the
sedan innan jag
moment.
föddes. Då kanske det var farmor och farfars idé att mötas upp där. De har ju gott om plats på gården.
I'll be back in a minute. In a way that really isn't. Whatever. And they didn't send any robots to investigate. Anyway, fucking, my head is still melting, but now I have tater tots, so, you know, upsides. And you know what? I don't care how much that picks up on the microphone. I haven't eaten all day. Part of my migraine's probably from that. The rest is genetics, I guess.
Vilken tur att du hittade mig.
Oh.
Det finns ingen annan jag kan vända mig till. Jag var ute och tältade med min gamla scoutpatrull.
Yeah, this is kind of a weird location to attack, if I'm being honest.
Fest, du vet. Vi var där ett par dagar och hade jättekul. Men sen när jag kom hem.
That's a lot bigger.
Det var då allt började. Mina kompisar,
I guess, like,
till och med poliserna.
this wilderness kind of
Alla är
area
döda. Min familj,
would
jag vet
be
inte
a
om de
location
lever.
that you would attack to prevent people from moving,
Hoppas någon
like,
kan hjälpa dem.
armor between the cities and whatever, I guess, but going here and killing all of the fucking civilians first is a weird plan. You know? Like, why is the plan to kill all the civilians? Also, who's attacking us? These aren't aliens, this is a foreign country. I guess it could be the Nazis again, but I feel like we would have seen it coming. They don't have any insignia, from what I can tell. Like, is a corporation trying to use this as a front for some operation they're doing? I don't know. Like, is it like Modern Warfare 2? Where they're trying to get Sweden involved in a war, so they're killing a bunch of civilians to make it look like someone else did it? Shit. Oh, I shouldn't have been running. Damn, they've got good eyesight. Shit. How far do you have to go to break off combat? I'm gonna assume pretty far. It's kind of hard to go straight to prone. Yeah, and somehow this will block all of the bullets, right? This tent. Let's see if I can use this to my advantage. Now, is that a better version of the gun I already had? Oops. It is exactly the same. Whatever. Oh shit. Yeah, I'm gonna lay down again. Looks like they're about as thorough as Phantom Pain guards. Well, maybe not. Phantom Pain guards would have come inside the tent. If I take this one out, it's not going to alert that big guy downstairs, is it? Shit. Yeah, okay. Okay, so it does not use full mags. Good to know. Did I actually kill it? Oh, shit. Oh, so you can headshot those things by shooting them in that canister. Cool. Okay, don't want to tangle with that thing. Can I get that without alerting that thing? Probably not. So let's just keep our head down instead. That seems like the local area boss. You ever have that thing where you want more of the food you're eating before you've finished eating it? You know? Where you're like, oh man, I should go make more of this, even though you're not even like halfway done. It's like that weird psychology thing, I guess. I get that a lot when I'm eating a sandwich. I don't know why. This definitely feels like one of those games where I'm just gonna spend 90% of the game walking along at a crouch so enemies don't spot me. I mean, I don't have to look out for anomalies, but apparently those robots can see you from a kilometer away. And they see me before I saw them, so what the hell? Well, I can't tell if that's a barricade or if it just got flipped over. I don't see any bullet holes, but I also don't see any signs of life. I mean, the lights are on, but that could just be the default power status. Great. I don't think there's anything here. Wait, are those windows broken? No, it doesn't look like it. That could be dead. Probably. I mean, there was a fucking tank exploded just like fucking 300 meters down the road. Lots of chest-high walls.
Åh nej! Är vi för sent ute?
I'm calling bullshit.
Klarar du att ta koll på dem, tror du?
Those were not there 5 seconds ago. I wonder if there's a way to stealth kill these. Damn, maybe I should have saved my shotgun. Man, if I had a sniper rifle, I need a silenced sniper rifle. That's what I need. So yeah, I'll take out all of these robots with my fucking... This isn't even a 9mm pistol. I mean, it's pretty similar, but... That's one. How many points do I have? 0. See, I can do that alright. Okay, if they all show up to investigate in the same location, I'm pretty confident in my ability to take them out. This is how I take care of Metal Gear guards, too. Man, I wish that playthrough of Snake Eater I did on the 3DS had been recorded. Fucking, what I was doing with the Mosin and the Dragnov. I wonder if I can get a Mosin in this game. I like the Mosin a lot. It's one of the few rifles in real life I actually have a pretty decent amount of experience with. I have it leaning up against my goddamn cabinet, like about a foot to the left of my television, because I don't really have anywhere else to put it. I can't put it on wall hooks because the drywall in my house is abysmal, and it will just fall out of the wall if I do that. And my Mosin's in really good condition. I know I should be keeping it in like a gun case or something, but I don't have the room for that, or the money, frankly. And the only gun case I have that's like a carry case that can fit the Mosin is fucking enormous. It's like 7 feet long. And I have that in my closet right now. Ooh. I noticed they run away if you hit them in the fucking headpiece. Nice! Okay, I like the sympathetic reaction there.
Skönt att jag kan räkna med dig. Hittar du någon där borta? Kanske i ladan? De brukar ha en massa bra grejer där.
Wait, did I have shotgun
Utifall.
shells? Oh shit. The fuck is that? Is that a mine? Auto turret? It's blinking. That means I shouldn't let it see me. Should reload this. Okay, so that's a pretty significant, This water isn't gonna suddenly get electrocuted, is it? I can at least check to see what's in there. There's clearly something in there. Yeah, I don't know what that was, but it's probably a good thing I blew it up. I wonder how common weapons breaking or malfunctioning is in this game. If it's going to be like they have just a straight up durability meter like in Fallout or Dead Island that I have to refill, or if it's like, oh, I fired like 300 shots and then my fucking like recoil spring broke and now I have to fix my gun. Because I think that's the more interesting version, where your gun will be fine 99% of the time, but then it might just break at one point because you don't do maintenance on it.
Är det låst? Vad konstigt.
Like, if they were alive, I'm pretty sure they would have told me by now.
Du, ska jag möta upp dig vid ladan? Jag mår bättre nu. Och jag tänker ändå
What, you're gonna
stanna
sneak
kvar här,
past that fucking
ensam och
tank
instängd.
killer on the goddamn,
Jag lovar
you
att
know,
vara försiktig.
whatever. Did I get all these? I think so. Okay, no. They're almost certainly dead.
Jag känner dem på gården. De är väl i 70-årsåldern ungefär. Deras dotter Anita är ganska ball faktiskt. Min favoritvuxen typ.
Well, if they're
Vi pratar över radion
in their
ibland när hon är ute och
70s,
kör,
they
eller om
probably
jag är ute och
fought in
tältar.
World War II. Freeze! Oh.
Hej, det här är Anita. Jag är så ledsen att jag inte kunde ringa förrän nu. Det har varit jävligt stressigt här. Men tusan är ni någonstans? Alla boende i området måste ta sig till Salthamn omedelbart.
Hey, slightly better shotgun.
I kyrkan.
Cool.
Kolla om han kan köra er. Han vet att pappa inte kan köra längre. Ja, jag måste gå. Vi hörs sen.
Vänta lite. Kan du hämta deras verktygslåda innan du går? Den ligger i sjöboden nere vid bryggan. Du har ju hjälpt mig, så jag vill hjälpa dig också.
Yeah, I need to make some first aid. Wait, this is a recycling station. That's the crafting station. Okay. You're good. Fucking going through those like candy. Actually, faster than candy. I have a thing of Jolly Ranchers that I got a couple weeks ago that I still haven't finished.
Jag lyckades ta mig till ladan.
Yeah, how did you run here so quickly? Didn't you get shot earlier?
Känns konstigt att vara här. Det var ett tag sedan. Hittar du verktygslådan? Toppen. Ta med dig
Oh
hit.
yeah, because I can hear you,
Min
but you
hemliga
can't hear
plan är att
me.
fixa en fältradio
Not
åt
that
dig.
my character
På
would really be
scoutlägret i
talking,
somras
but
visade
whatever.
jag de andra hur man joxar med radioapparater. Jag hade så himla roligt.
Yeah, people probably think I'm weird because the place that I lashed my radio to on my field rig is, like, the side of the plate carrier, and then I have the antenna on the back of the plate carrier because I'm a fucking weirdo. Damn, you did get here fast.
Tack. En sekund bara. Så. Nu ska det funka. Ta den här. Vi vet ju hur farligt
How
det är
old
där
are
ute.
you supposed to be?
Så. Nu behöver vi bara ta oss till
Because
Salthamn
you
och
act
möta
like
upp
a
alla
character
där.
in their late
Det är
teens
bara
or
över
early
bron.
20s.
Typ det närmsta vi kommer
But
till
you
en
don't
stad
look
här
like
i
one.
skärgården.
Right, hold on. Oh yeah, my character. Is there anything I want to change? I want to get new gloves. It kind of looks weird with my character's hands just being, like, bare. But I don't really care for any of the gloves I have, you know? Like these big old thick rubber gloves. Or the spiked gloves. I mean, I guess those are okay for now. Yeah. Spiked gloves like this are completely pointless, though. Nice. Kinda wish I'd found those before I used up all my adhesive, but, you know, needs must. Where am I going? Oh, I got a skill point. Cool. What I want is... yeah, something like these. Single shot fire with automatic weapons is more... yeah, I guess I'll just go down this one. Because it seems like the combat skills seem very good. Well, I'm sure you'll be fine. This is actually surprisingly more, like, main quest driven than I was expecting. I was expecting something more like, oh, it's a, you know, sandbox survival game, whatever. But this seems more like an actual, like, regular RPG, which I appreciate. I guess side quests only show up when you're, in the area nearby. Which I actually kind of appreciate. So where's Nimble's stash? And how much radiation, how much anti-rad do I need to actually get to it?
Förresten, jag ville bara säga tack. För att du hittade mig och för att området känns lite säkrare nu.
Oh, don't worry about it. They're probably gonna replace those robots I killed by, like, noon tomorrow. So, unless you find a gun or something, you're probably screwed. Ah, shit. I think the ones with those really low... yeah, it's those fucking, like, tiny bot things. Damn it. Oh, shit. They're like head crabs, but robot. Is there anything actually over here? A stash. Probably some dead hikers or something. Huh. Man, if I'd seen this footage without the stuff on the screen, because Stalker doesn't really do that. It doesn't put, like, your objective in the top corner. But, like, if I had seen this footage before Stalker 2 and the Stalker ports for console came out, I would have assumed this was, like, either a fan mod or a Stalker game in the works. Because it's very similar. And I appreciate that, because I like Stalker a lot. The coat that I wear under my rig during winter actually has the fucking Loner and Freedom patches on the sides. I've been meaning to do Stalker on the channel, but like Marathon, Stalker's one of those games I really, really like, and I feel like if I play it on the channel, I'm probably gonna fuck it up. So I've been, like, a bit nervous about doing it. You know? Especially since I don't remember Stalker, the original 3 games, nearly as well as I thought I did. Because I was replaying them on Good Old Games a couple years ago, and just, like, completely forgetting tons of shit. It was super annoying. Because I used to know where a bunch of, like, hidden stashes were, and, like, all sorts of crap. I don't remember, like, where anything is in Stalker anymore. Which is weird, because the map never changes. It's the same map. You just explore different parts of it. And it's based off of a real fucking location. Ah, shit. Can I say I'm actually digging this super hard? It's been a long time since I've played, like, a straight-up, like, survival stealth game. It's probably an unpopular opinion, but I really, really, really like stealth combat and shooters. That's why Metal Gear is one of my favorite fucking games. I know the goal of Metal Gear is to not engage in combat, which is why the games always have mandatory combat sections, so that if you hadn't been using combat the whole time, you get to actually fire your fucking gun. Because, like, Deus Ex has that problem in a lot of, the games where it's like, there's no point to collecting guns in a lot of situations if you're not actually going to use them. I remember when I played Human Revolution, my second playthrough was a Foxhound playthrough, which is no guards alerted, no alarms set off. You have to get Ghost in every stage. There is literally no reason to pick up any weapon except for the fucking pistol in Deus Ex, Human Revolution, if you're trying to get that achievement, because the only time you will ever fire it is inside of a boss fight, and maybe to shoot, like, a robot in the stages that don't have humans. I don't know why, but in Human Revolution, if you get spotted by a robot and the robot doesn't alert a person, it will not count against your Ghost commendation for the stage. So you can go ahead and just, like, fight the robots normally. There's a spot later in the game, I think it's in the, it's when you go to Hangsha and you're infiltrating, like, the medical corporation. At the end, there's a hangar and one of those cube robots is in it. And it kind of reminds me of the Scorpion fight from fucking Old World Blues, because you can set up a bunch of turrets in the corner of the rooms to shoot it. And if you just fight it outright, because what you're supposed to do to stealth that section is there's a bunch of, like, underground grate things in the corners of the room, and you can skirt around and not be seen, like, underneath the pad. But you can straight up just shoot it with your guns, and if you blow it up, it won't count against your fucking, like,
All right, Therese.
the ghost thing.
Vad skulle Anita ha gjort?
Which I thought was really fucking
Tänk efter nu.
weird.
Så, om man
I
lägger
mean,
upp
also,
allt,
playing on the PC version, you could fucking get, you could hack Jensen's laptop in his office over and over again to get infinite experience and get all the upgrades immediately. But if you want to get the factory reset thing, you can't do
Då
that,
betyder ju det att alla redan var i säkerhet när maskinerna kom.
because you'll lose them all later. I was thinking I might do the console versions of those games and try to do a Foxhound run as a video, but I really don't like the console version of Human Revolution, if I'm being honest. It has a really bad control scheme, and you can't change it, which sucks. Is this just gonna be me going between a series of locations where everyone is either dead or they've left way before I got here? Because that's what it feels like is going to happen. Like, I'm going to get here, and they're either going to be dead, or they'll have left and gone somewhere else again. Is it one of those small ones? Fucking. I will say, Terminator got something fucking right. The sounds of servos pounding the dirt nearby is fucking terrifying. Did that alert anyone else? See, this game's really confusing me because my gut reaction in a stealth game upon engaging combat with a lone enemy is that I'm going to be surrounded by a bunch of other enemies immediately, especially since these are robots and should theoretically be communicating with each other. But that literally has not happened a single time yet, so I'm super confused. Because they're treating them like I took out a human soldier and he wasn't able to alert his guys. But they're robots. That's not how that works. It's so fucking strange. Okay, good. Not an answering machine for me to fucking... I like how the game gives me, like, fucking a million goddamn health packs every single time I enter a building. That would have been a really cool section to have, like, bullets, like, spraying through the window. If this were an E3 trailer, I would have opened this door, there would have been a yellow light, and then bullets would have sprayed through it, and I'd have to, like, get up and then quickly, like, shoulder my way through one of these doors. And then I'd, like, stay in here, and they would come in, and I would shoot them a whole bunch. It would be very cinematic, if completely antithetical to the entire game's, like... I have this exact same chair. I mean, I used to. I don't think I have it anymore. But, yeah. Get to see your IKEA furniture in the wild. Man, the instant I get a scoped rifle, I'm going to be unstoppable. Man, I haven't... Commando instead of the Commodore or whatever. Chip. Yeah, it is kind of weird the robots make this kind of almost alien-esque, like, croaking noise. Like, they sound like the fucking Predator. If I have to start looking out for fucking invisible robots later, this is gonna take a turn for the worse. I was not good at spotting bloodsuckers in Stalker. Since I've been talking about Stalker so much, here's my fucking mandatory bump to go read Stalker 0. I think the guy who was writing it started rewriting it on Space Battles at some point. And then he burnt out because he realized that rewriting the entire thing from scratch was, like, not what he wanted to do. And then he discontinued the series, which I think was a shame. Because there was a lot of stuff in the original version that I thought was way better than the rewrite. But because everyone in the rewrite was way more chill about everything that was happening. In the original, they were rightfully pissed off at each other for a pretty significant point. Where the fuck is this thing? Is it on the roof? It has to be one of those small ones, right? Can I not climb this? There's that. Because that's this part of the house. Kind of interesting you can see into or out of the building, but not into it. Okay, either that thing's really far away, or it's on the roof. Or something. Because I have no... It's probably one of those small ones. Yeah, okay, I have no idea where that thing is. But anyway, yeah, it's probably on Archive of Our Own. I haven't checked. I read it on a different site, and then I later went to the Space Battles forum to read the whole thing. Space Battles is kind of a pain in the ass to... see? More of them. Space Battles is kind of a pain in the ass to read on, though, so I don't blame you if you don't want to check it out. If I remember, I'll post a link in the description. Especially because, like, trying to go chapter by chapter on Space Battles sucks. But yeah, Stalker Zero is super fucking good. Probably also, there aren't a lot of, like, good Stalker things. I know someone was doing a Sword Art crossover in which, like, they brought back Stalker as an MMO, but when they got plugged in, it was, like, on hyper-realism mode. Like, one-to-one with the real world. And, like, the people who got their brains fried returned into Monolith soldiers. But they were still conscious players. Like, if you're gonna do a Sword Art style story, that's the fucking way you do it. Sick as fuck. Look for a rifle somewhere. Is that where I am right now? Yeah, fuck it. I want a rifle. Oh, those must have been the ones from the car that I saw on the way in. That makes sense. Man, I'm actually really, really enjoying this. Like, way more than I thought I was. I might come back to this game as the... Oh, it was right here? Am I a fucking idiot? Whatever. Like, I'm enjoying this a lot. It does remind me, actually, a lot of, Stalker. Which is great, because, again, I fucking love Stalker. It's one of my favorite game series. Can I... Yeah, I want to put... Didn't I get a, scope before? I thought I picked up a scope when I was... Huh. Am I misremembering that? Didn't I, like, comment when I, frickin' first started about how I'd gotten a, Why are all the guns so damn rusty? This doesn't make any sense. Isn't this a rifle with a polymer stock? Like, the whole gun shouldn't be made out of metal. That doesn't make any sense. Why is this gun so dirty? I don't like doing fucking maintenance. I only clean my guns once a month, but holy shit, this gun is filthy. Like, holy shit. The guns in Stalker looked more well maintained. I mean, the only gun I make sure to keep in immaculate condition is my Mosin, because I'm obsessive, and it's a fucking, like, 100-something-year-old rifle. It's like an 18th century bolt-action rifle in a caliber they don't make in America. It's like, I have exactly 104 bullets for my Mosin, because I have 4 non-steel cord rounds that I got, that came with the gun when I bought it. I don't know why it came with 4 and not 5, because it's a gun that has a 5-round magazine, but whatever. You can technically put 6 in it if you chamber around, then open the bottom of the magazine, and then... Is this a bunker? Yeah, this is all building up to me fighting like a boss or something. Like one of those giant robots that's on the cover of the game. Anyway, but yeah, and then I have a bunch of fucking green-jacketed armor-piercing rounds. Specifically match-grade sniper rounds I bought from somewhere. I think I got them online. And they're all in stripper clips in my fucking... Shit. That's like a hunting party. This isn't much better than the... Shit. I had like one for each of them, but... I noticed this game said that it had, fucking, like, scaling, similar to, like, an AI director that determines how many bullets you get based on how many enemies you've been fighting, which I think is a cool idea. Fucking Dead Space does that, too. I know the obvious example is fucking Resident Evil 4, but I'm not a super huge fan of the Resident Evil games. I don't mind them, and I'll still play them. I mean, I did play them. I had fucking RE4 on the GameCube. But it's not my go-to for survival horror. I prefer things like Silent Hill, and for, like, you know, shooters, I prefer stuff like Stalker. So, I'm talking about in the horror category. I do consider Stalker to be a horror game. It's one of the weird games that in my brain fulfills the title of horror RPG, which is not common, but you know. I still need to play Stalker 2. I've been putting it off because I wanted to play it on video, even though I still have my fucking freaked out brain about whether or not I'll be able to do a good LP of it. Like it even matters, because like barely anyone watches my videos anyway, so I shouldn't be so self-conscious about it, but I can't help it. It's once again the reason why I haven't played fucking Marathon for a video, like a real video, not like a us playing multiplayer thing. We've done that a few times. Interesting. Man, I want a scope for this so badly. Assuming I don't, like... Assuming scopes can just be put on and taken off rifles at will. If I have to commit them to a weapon, I'd obviously want to save it, but... I wonder if there's anything under the bridge. There's a path, so maybe. Like a truck got knocked off or something. Fuck.
Fortfarande inte en enda levande människa, så. Herregud. Var kommer de där maskinerna ifrån?
Yeah, why are they trying to kill us? I talked about it earlier, but killing a bunch of random civilians doesn't really make sense.
Bra att du skolkade från historien, Therese. Snyggt jobbat.
Hey, I also have a silver ring. It's got a pattern of waves on it. I wonder if it's doing the thing that Dead Space does. Hey, rifle scope. Sick. Where, Dead Space... Okay, looks like it can just take it off at will. Why is the scope also super rusty? It's also cracked. Christ. This is a pretty... Like, this scope would be fairly expensive, too. Come on. Yeah. Yeah. Did not think I would need to crouch jump in this game. Oh, interesting. It has an adjustable zoom. That's actually pretty sick. And then... yeah, that should be good. I probably should have gone there first. Because I bet the town is crawling. This game is really pretty, actually. It's almost like they're rounding people up and they're only shooting the survivors. Because I haven't even seen that many bodies. Do I have a flashlight?
Va? En död människa? Åh, nej! Hur kom de där fästingarna in? Åh, nej, 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 nej!
Damn. Hold on, I'm gonna check to see if there's a flashlight button, because... there is. Shoulder-mounted flashlight. That's interesting. Wait, emergency flare? Where? Or was that... oh, okay. Yeah, this place looks like it got romped. How'd they get in here? The door is closed. They must have gone in through the ventilation. Which does not bode well for me.
Så, det är verkligen helt tomt. Det kan inte vara sant. Var är alla?
Well, there doesn't seem to be any food or anything in here. So that might have something to do with it. Although there are beds. Apparently they were here for at least a hot minute. They had a card game going. I'll take that. Yeah, I'm gonna end up with like 1,000 Makarovs at this rate. Bathroom, bathroom. Wait. Aha. Finally, there's stuff in the bathroom. Really? I was expecting an ambush.
All right. Jag sticker nu. Vi ses i skyddsrummet snart. Kanske ingen idé
Well, is she
om
just gonna
alla
catch
nu
up to
när
me
är
every
borta.
time? This is gonna end with her getting killed on the way here at some point.
Snälla, säg att du hittar någon ledtråd i skyddsrummet. Vad som helst.
Well, this place was either not finished or it got ransacked in a hurry. How do I tell if something's equipped? Is that what the fucking thing is? Whoops. Is this one slightly less dirty? Is that the gimmick? Search for clues as to whether or not everyone is dead. Let me get rid of that marker. Well, I mean, there was that fucking... Oh, this. A note that's probably actually readable, but I don't speak Swedish.
De blev evakuerade därifrån alltså. Jag fattar. Det måste ha varit Salthamns civilförsvar som ordnade det. Om du har deras adresser, leta igenom husen och försök hitta några dokument.
Wait, how many health kits do I have? A lot. Good to know.
De får inte vara döda. Det får... Fan!
Yeah, maybe don't talk on the radio when you're hiding from robots, idiot. No one fucking listens to me. It is kind of funny playing this game as, like, a single person. Because, like, the game says it's designed to be played with a bunch of people, but the tone they're going for is the kind that would be really goofy if there was, like, 6 of me. If we were just steamrolling every single thing. Because the game wants it to be super tense and, like, dramatic, you know? Did it lock itself in the bathroom? And if we were all just annihilating this fucking place. They self-destruct? Weird.
Gösta, det här är Anita. Var är du? Vi är manus-tjutet i flera minuter. Jag försöker få tag på Peter och se om försvaret har kontaktat honom, men jag har evakueringsplanen hemma. Så ring mig så fort du hör det här.
Anita lät helt panikslagen på svararen, eller hur? Hon får ju aldrig panik.
Yeah, I'm probably gonna have to go to a different one. Doesn't look like there's anything here. Oh, shit. Right, I shouldn't be running full tilt everywhere. Why are these boarded from the outside? Oh, shit. Those remind me a lot of the hunters from Half-Life 2 in the way they behave. Shit. The sad thing is, this is probably going to be the future of warfare. Skulking around from robotic dogs with machine guns mounted on them. We're pretty much halfway there already. It's just 1989 was way too early of a fucking, like, realistic... Like, we couldn't have had these in 1989. Computer AI technology was abysmal and still kind of is a little bit. They would shoot every single thing that moves. They wouldn't be able to, like, target people. Okay, looks like there's just the one pack, so as long as I'm on this side of town, I should be okay. I think their houses just have ticks in them. This is the most useless fence I've ever seen. Requires lockpicking. Damn it. Can I learn how to do that spontaneously? Shit. Can't I just break the window or something? Well, this is probably the right building since it had a locked door.
Heter Hammargren. Ja, det är den där sura gubben.
Sewing machine.
Han bor nere vid hamnen tror jag. Jaha, är det vid Anitas hus? Hon flyttade tillbaka hit för ett par månader sedan bara. Föräldrarna
There's a
börjar bli
schematics
gamla.
tree for
Och pappan
costumes?
har inte riktigt varit
That's
sig själv på
interesting.
sistone så... Hon brukar alltid muntra upp mig när mitt liv är piss. Typ som när jag blev dumpad. Och det var ändå när hon själv låg i skilsmässa och precis hade fått diagnosen.
Ammo schematics. Interesting. I need wood. I need wood to make this shirt.
Alla verkar ha en symaskin nu för tiden. Om du har lite flinka fingrar kan du förstärka dina kläder. Eller göra dem mer
Yeah, I'll
motståndskraftiga.
just sew in some Kevlar
Du
really
kan säkert
quick.
komma på fler sätt att använda den.
At least this game recognizes that people want to customize their character, so they've made it, like, customizable in a way that you're actually able to, like, improve your character's defense and crap. I appreciate that. Ah, shit, did they find me? Oh, that's one of them big ones, too. Fuck. Is that an alarm? Is that what that is? Where's the weak point on that? Should have seen that coming. I like to imagine I'm just eating the health kit, because why not? I appreciate the sympathetic explosions. What? Come on, poke your head out. Wow, I cannot see that thing at all. Where even is it? Yeah, that's what I thought. Wait, they hunt in groups of 5, don't they? That all of them? Works for me. Told you, as soon as I got a fucking scoped rifle, piece of cake. Which speaks to the design of these things a little bit, huh? If I can take them out with a cheap fucking hunting rifle. Now, what's the deal with you? Isn't there another one of those flying things over here that I took out? Or was that further away? No, it was over here. Oh, shit. Damn it. Well, I have no fucking idea where that went, so back to searching. Let's not get too big for our britches here, okay? Now, were those the ones that were over here? Nope. Fucking... Whatever, this probably isn't even the right house anyway. Yeah, okay. Yeah, let's back that off a little bit. Okay, so we're not getting in there at all. Good to know. Until I learn to pick locks, a skill I already know how to do in real life. Did I take that one out? I don't remember taking that out. I mean, I might have. It's possible, I guess. The fuck? Is that a train?
Rör mig. Jag är i skyddsrummet nu.
Nope, that is not a train.
Så hemskt. Vi kommer inte hitta dem. Eller hur?
You know, I don't like that noise, so I'm gonna do something about it. Wow! Okay. Sympathetic explosions. Right. Right. If that was strong enough to knock me off my feet, that should have killed me. Jesus. Lesson learned. Can I search this thing? No, I wouldn't figure so. Disorder units cannot be salvaged, apparently. Did it see me, or... That blew up the tank? Really? I still haven't seen any of, like, those bipedal ones, like the one I saw at the first house. I mean, the big bipedal ones, not the small ones. Why are they all carrying rainbow-colored zip ties? That's so weird. The ones that are carrying shotgun shells, does that imply they have shotguns on their fucking, like, chassis? Oh. I was kind of expecting a gun, like, pointed at me when I opened the door. Like one of them was inside or something. Ah! Red dot scope. Okay. That'll be useful. Well, that'll be useful right now, apparently. Nice. What is that, an FAL, basically? Or that weird fucking HK rifle?
Hittade du lösenordet till datorn i skyddsrummet?
I can't read this.
Vi försöker med det då. Jag måste få veta.
Okay, let's take a look at that
Det här är till och med
rifle.
värre än jag trodde. Om inte ens pansarvagnar kan knäcka dem.
Even the red dot is fucking filthy? What the hell? How do you let your equipment get this fucked up? Honestly. It's shameful, really. Whatever. Back to the bunker then? Yep. I think I took out most of what was in town, so we should be clear for at least a little while. Wait, where was the bunker? It was here, yeah. Yeah, maybe you should close the front door. Just a hunch. Oh, she cleaned up the body. That's a nice detail. If you didn't grab the bat, it's still there. That's pretty good. Thing I want to put away. Basically anything that's not something I'm currently using. What is this? IR module, huh? Okay.
Där är du ju. Skönt att du
Yeah, I'm
lever.
incredible.
Nu kollar vi den här datorn. Så Salthamns civilförsvar kontaktade alltså armén som bad dem samla alla vid Saltvallen. Det är idrottsplatsen. Den ligger jättenära. All right. Fortsätt du. Jag har fortfarande så
You rode a
jäkla
bike
ont
here?
i benet. Det var tufft nog att cykla hit.
Okay.
Jag stannar och
Wait, is
stöttar
that just
dig
the gun
härifrån.
that I already have? Did she give me
vet
another
du,
one?
Vi
No.
kommer fortsätta kämpa, du och jag. Det hade Anita gjort.
Okay. Apparently got an apparel schematic. Interesting. Or I don't. I got equipment schematics. Okay. Gas tank, field radio. I don't need that. That would be good. This also would be pretty good. Well, I'll come back to that later. I need more wood so I can make that stupid shirt I researched. Well, actually, I'm gonna pause here for a minute so I can make some more food. I don't know if I'll come back after that. If I don't, cool. If I do, cool. Whatever. Hold on. Okay, I set a timer for 45 minutes. That'll probably be when my food's done, and it'll probably be when I call it for this. But I will definitely be coming back to this because I'm actually super digging the gameplay and the tone that they're going for. And I would love to play more of it. I do find it kind of interesting that, like, there's a full, like, apparel cosmetic system in a game that is primarily in first person, and I don't think I'm going to be able to see my character outside of the menu, really. Because it's like in the Fallout games, you could go third person, and in Stalker, it didn't really matter because you were just choosing from, like, different, like, armors that you, like, bought throughout the game. And you would see them on other people, and, you know. Oh, shit. Ah, that must be that one I fucking saw before. Let's see how good this rifle is. Can I go? Yeah. Thank you. Let's see, that's much better. Unless I'm fighting people in a multiplayer sense, I actually tend not to prefer semi-auto weapons. Or sorry, full auto weapons. get all of them? I thought there was another one. Oh, I guess I did get it. Huh. Okay, so this thing definitely still better for picking off them. The other one, I don't know. It didn't look like it was doing the amount of damage I wanted from it. Still good, just... yeah. Interesting. Yeah, this red dot's just abysmal, man. Okay. Where's the weak point on those flyers? Because those things look like they're designed to raise the alarm. I wonder what that tank is for. Like, is it their fuel? Oh, shit. Okay. So that's what... hit it in the jet. Fair enough. I probably could have seen that coming. Yeah, now that I have a sniper rifle and, like, a series of real guns, you can tell how I feel empowered to no longer stealth my way around absolutely everything. I'm still going to use stealth, but it's more going to be offensive stealth rather than total, avoidance. Grenadier. Huh. Where'd it go? I thought it was patrolling. Yeah, I don't want to... now I don't want to go near any cars at all. Take that.
Anderhage, evakueringen är slutförd. Återvänd till bas, kom. Löjtnant, vi låser ner Vesslan om 10, rapportera status, kom.
Lieutenant's dead, mate.
Anderhage, jävlar.
Ledningscentral Vesslan, kom in. Det här är kontroll Pontus Kovac, granatkastarplutonen ingenjörsregementet. Vi behöver omedelbar förstärkning från huvudstyrkorna på åkermarkerna. Avlägg lägesrapport, kom.
What?
Ledningscentral Vesslan, kom in. Det här är kontroll Pontus Kovac, granatkastarplutonen ingenjörsregementet.
This is some bullshit. I think I hit the box.
Förstärkning från huvudstyrkorna på åkermarkerna. Avlägg lägesrapport,
Damn it.
kom.
Called his buddies in, too.
Ledningscentral Vesslan, kom in. Det här är kontroll Pontus Kovac, granatkastarplutonen ingenjörsregementet. Vi behöver omedelbar förstärkning från huvudstyrkorna på åkermarkerna. Avlägg lägesrapport. Ledningscentral Vesslan, kom in. Det här är kontroll Pontus Kovac, granatkastarplutonen ingenjörsregementet. Vi behöver omedelbar förstärkning från huvudstyrkorna på åkermarkerna. Avlägg lägesrapport, kom.
Okay.
Ledningscentral Vesslan, kom in. Det här är kontroll Pontus Kovac, granatkastarplutonen styrkorna på åkermarkerna.
Well, that certainly worked.
Det här är kontroll Pontus Kovac,
I mean,
granatkastarplutonen ingenjörsregementet.
for a certain definition of work.
Avlägg lägesrapport, kom. Ledningscentral Västland, kom in. Det här är korpral Pontus Kovac, granat... Ledningscentral Västland avlägg... Va? Vem är du?
Oh, am I gonna get to talk to someone who isn't... What's her name?
Okej. Lyssna noga nu. Situationen är kritisk. Kan du möta upp mig vid Västlands ledningsbunker? Det är ett stort bergrum på södra Saltholmen. Försök hitta en militärkarta. Vi behöver få kontakt med dem. Klart slut.
What, the map over here? Not exactly a detailed map in it. I got that. Did I get the one over here? Alright. Let's survey our downed recon droids. I feel like I'm missing one. Not a good thing to be missing.
Armén? Är det sant? Vänta, jag byter över till rätt frekvens. Det här är Therese Knutsson. Åh, vad skönt att vi har hittat en till överlevande.
I mean, I'm pretty ambivalent about the whole thing.
Korpral Pontus Kovac. Jag är tyvärr ensam. Fienden har dödat hela min pluton. Det är tydligen flera kompanier
Yeah,
i
it doesn't
skärgården
look
som
like the
också är utplånade.
evacuation's going too well. What's with this fucking rock? That's a little odd. Huh. That looks... Well, it's on fire, but it looks like an evac or landing zone. Kind of. Oop. Oh, actually, spray paint for how you're supposed to. Are those the ones I've been fighting, or are those the other ones? Another tank. Well, I'm not going that way, so I don't think I need to worry about it. That doesn't open.
Förlåt, men kan du förklara vad som har hänt? Varför
Because
har inte
they're
armén slagit
fucking
tillbaka mot de här
robots. They seem like
maskinerna?
they've got the upper hand on technology.
Vi
Considering I'm
försökte.
holding the rustiest
Men inom
rifle
ett dygn
known
så var
to
det fullt
fucking
krig.
man.
Det var så många vi...
That's
Det
a
har till och med
jet.
rapporterats om ännu större maskiner. Det var
How did they shoot down a jet with robots?
Vet du vem som har skickat dem?
Unless they've got smarter
Var är alla
robot
människor?
jets.
Kom,
Is Ace
Nej,
Combat
ingen
happening
aning
somewhere
var de
off
kommer ifrån.
screen?
Jag hjälpte till med evakueringen av civila till Västland före
Because that's what it
attacken,
feels
men
like,
sen
if I'm
dess har
being
det varit
honest.
radiotystnad därifrån. Kom.
Whatever. Yeah, these
Radio
ones I'm
tystnad.
gonna sneak around. I don't
alltid
feel the
redo,
need to
som man
fight them.
säger. Klart slut.
Damn, I missed the part of the Cold War where the fucking Swedes got invaded by, I don't know, the Patriots. I mean, that thing that was in the fucking town was basically a gecko. What is that, a MiG? Maybe. Yeah, he's dead. That's not a very big crash trail. Okay, so that thing's probably theirs. Did I get any skill points? I did not. Fucking... I'm leveling up at around the same rate as I am in, as I do in Dead Island, huh? I'll get one level every hour. That's fine. This feels like the kind of game that problems would arise if I were getting too strong too quickly. Oh, tree. So are they guarding that? I'm guessing that's the source of the signal interference from earlier. But, you know, localized, obviously. See a light on a boat. The real question is this happening in all of Sweden or just the places where I am? Because if it's the whole country, I don't think I can fight that many robots. Yeah, let's keep our head down. Can I swim across this, or is it going to be anywhere realistic, where if I tried to swim across this river with a bunch of guns and backpacks on me, I would probably just die. So maybe let's try a shallower crossing. I mean, there's already the problem of my character isn't like trained army soldier person. I'm just a random person with a gun. Presumably Swedish. I mean, it's entirely possible that in universe the reason my character isn't talking is because they're not actually Swedish and they don't know what the fuck anyone's saying. Which I personally would find really funny, but that's probably not what the game's going for. Well, it doesn't look like... Another jet? I can't tell, but I think so. And another one over there. Although that looks like a signal flare. And that... Those are lights from... something. Wait, is that the church? No, that's a tree. It just looks like the church. Alright, time to see if I can swim. I cannot swim. Alright, looks like I'm gonna have to find an actual way across. Or maybe my character just has a crippling phobia of water since they were on a boat that got blown up at the beginning of the game. I guess that's also a possibility. Here's hoping they're too distracted by the jet to notice what I'm doing over here. I find it interesting that my character, despite running out of stamina, is still capable of sprinting.
Hallå?
Just at a slightly
Jag
slower
har lyckats
speed.
ta mig till Västlands huvudingång. Är du på väg? Det är något
Oh,
som
he's
är
gonna
fel.
die, isn't he?
Västland svarar fortfarande inte och jag kommer inte in. Jag undersöker vidare tills du kommer. Klart slut.
More trees. Yeah, it doesn't look like they're gonna follow me. Can I get a better rifle, please? I mean, this thing's doing its work, but I feel like I'm gonna get tetanus just by looking at it. Time to make a slightly more bullet-resistant t-shirt. Or something. Yeah, the red dot optic on my shotgun is pretty similar to this one, except, you know, not destroyed, because I'm not an asshole. Or at least I'm not an asshole about this. Nothing? Really? Nope. Are we at the same place? Yeah, that's what I thought. That's a very stereotypical movie scanner. Am I in the right place? I don't feel like I'm in the right place. Yeah, I'm on like the wrong side. That's fine, I'll just trek my way around this fucking mountain. Shit, I'm probably gonna have to engage with these ones. They're kind of in my way. Unless they decide they have somewhere better to be. Works for me. Don't let me keep you. Oh, wait, never mind. What are they doing? Shit. Oh, this was a mistake. Why did I do this? I don't have any cover either. Shit. Why don't I ever learn? Come on, open the door. That was dumb. Jesus. I think I got him. All of them, apparently. Oh, not that one, though. Okay, admittedly, I could have planned that better, but it wasn't the worst that I've ever gotten. Alright. I'm gonna call that a successful operation. Don't know where the flying one went. I'm gonna assume it got lost or something. Save myself the effort of looking for it. Wow, it's daytime already? So what is this, anyway? What am I looking at? Aside from a dead person. Is that a new gun? Huh. Okay, give me a sec. Frickin' cats keep fighting each other. Anyway, this thing looks very similar to this thing. They have about the same stats, too. The only difference is I don't have a bunch of ammo for the other one, or the new one I got. So, I'm just gonna make do with what I have. Because no one has... Oh, new handgun, too. Okay. Well. radio tower. Guessing that's gonna be occupied territory. This area reminds me of the woods near my old house. I thought that was a dead guy. You know, normally radio towers have flares or something at the base and like a box or something. Not flares, but like safety equipment or something. This doesn't look like I'm getting inside though. Well, maybe. Yeah, no. Did I get any skills? Fuck no, I didn't. Fine. Can I mark this on the map to come back to later? Someone didn't make it in. Interesting. Can I have your hat? No? Alright, fine. I wonder if I'll actually get to see any NPCs fight. Well, shit. Well, he's almost certainly dead. Seriously? Okay, this thing has some serious damage decrease at range. Was that the right move? Oh shit. And there's one way over there, but I mean, I was gonna have to clear those things out anyway. Damn, pick up the damn thing. They have a lot of shotgun shells. I haven't really used the shotgun in a while. This doesn't feel like a shotgun situation, if I'm being honest. Those don't open. Alright. Literally nothing. That makes me wonder why it was there. Not even like an MRE or something? Fucking... Oh, wow. You're even alive. That's... Okay.
Där är det ju. Det här är alltså Vesslan. En enkel soldat som jag kommer inte in i en sån här högsäkerhetsanläggning. Men det gör tydligen de där jävla maskinerna. Ja, jag såg dem. Jag sökte igenom en av de döda maskinerna och hittade det här passerkortet. Det är trasigt, men jag tror det är så de lyckas ta sig igenom. Om du hittar fler borde vi kunna sätta ihop dem till ett helt passerkort och komma in. Jag fortsätter försöka få kontakt med staben så länge.
Ow, my throat is killing me. Well, I at least want to get inside that building, so I guess let's hop to it. So are these our robots that have been turned against us, or what? If they have access codes to our bunkers. Where the hell was that robot? I saw it like fucking a couple minutes ago. There was a floating one near here. That's just the bunker. I'm kind of out in the open here. I was expecting more resistance. One of those bipedal things. Yeah, I don't think I want to go toe-to-toe with one of those yet. I need like a grenade or something. Didn't that guy say he was from a grenade launcher platoon? So shouldn't he have one? Yeah, let's zoom back out. I mean, I could try going for it. If it's by itself, I'd feel a little bit more confident taking it on than if it had a group. I guess I'm kind of off the beaten path here a little bit. Yeah, no way I'm getting in here. Shouldn't I not be able to see that? Well, looks like the only thing out here is me and that robot, so if I'm gonna get those codes, I'm gonna have to kill something. Here, maybe? Is that a safe house? Maybe. It's big enough to be one. Oh shit, am I falling? Yeah, let's try not to break all our fucking limbs. It's just every time I've seen one of those big robots, there's been a destroyed tank nearby, which doesn't inspire confidence in my ability to destroy them. You know? Is that thing dead? I think so. I think it's dead. Or it's a booby trap someone set up to make it look like there are robots here. Crafty, though I don't really see what the point of it is. Oh, well, I guess they didn't make it. The hell? Huh. What's this goo? Is that radioactive? Well... Man, I really need a skill point so I can fucking open up some of these locks. Well, I didn't have to kill anything, but, you know, I'm not sure I went about that in the right way. Because clearly the way the game handled that was any robots that were on the ground in this area after accepting the quest were going to have the item on it. That's classic MMO stuff. But I think it wanted me to shoot the squad that I killed on the way to the bunker after I got there. You know. Whatever. I'm just super efficient. Or something. Surprised this place isn't, like, shot to fuck. Is there anything in these? Yes. Although, just pallets, I think. That's not really helpful. Do these open? Lumber. Oh, there is a toolbox. I guess there's a reason to search. I'm not sure why they would store it like this, but whatever. A silencer? Actually, though? Sick. I hope it's not limited use like in Metal Gear.
Det funkade. Okej. Det första vi måste göra är att slå på strömmen.
Okay.
Vi måste hitta generatorrummet. Vi delar upp oss.
Så går det mycket snabbare. Och stay out of trouble.
Meddela vad du hittar där inne, om du hittar något. Och var rädd om dig, är du snäll. Jag behöver
I'm
dig.
thinking the game is gonna treat this more like a dungeon than a safe house. Just a hunch. .762, huh? That makes me think I'm going to get a real sniper rifle soon. Cool.
Minken, det här är Fänrik Pavel Svoboda. Fienden närmar sig och förbereder anfall. Vi behöver omedelbar förstärkning. Repeterar, omedelbar förstärkning. Bekräfta, kom. Vi kan se 4, 5 maskiner som närmar sig. Vi kan inte hålla saltomsvungan mycket längre. Bekräfta, kom. Ston, redo!
I wonder why I can't put the silencer on my rifle. Apparently I have two of them. Fits all hunting rifles and sniper rifles. That's a little annoying. Sure. Is that how that works? Whoops. Yeah, okay, sure, why not? Yeah, just a fuse box. Okay, wait, hold on a sec. Right. I feel like this is the part where I'm gonna see like 10 fucking things coming down the hallway at me. Not seeing a lot of no power. But you don't need power because you're a bathroom. Fair enough. I have the power to get the power.
Hallå? Jag strider mot flera fientliga maskiner här borta. De är överallt. Fienden är oskadliggjord.
Helpful. Real helpful. I found the mess. Pantry? Pantry. This time with actual food in it. And a lot of towels. No actual place to cook the food that I can see, but, you know, whatever. Guess it's not strictly necessary that the food be warm when you eat it. I appreciate this being not like, oh, it's kind of dark. It is pitch black. You have to use your flashlight. I wish more games would do stuff like that, where it's like, no, this is not negotiable. You will be using your flashlight, or you will not be seeing anything. Thank you. Pretty much every game that has a flashlight, it's not really necessary to use it. Huh. Okay. Oh, a gas mask. Cool. Does it actually work, or is it just, like, aesthetic? Man, it's incredible I can carry so many boomboxes on my person. I want to check to see if that mask is actually usable. Adds gas resistance. Oh, interesting. It actually has a visible effect on screen.
Hittills inga spår efter överlevande.
Cool. Yeah, it is kind of weird how everyone appears to have been, like, evaporated into the ether. That's a little odd, if I'm being honest. Not normally how military engagements go. It speaks to something large at work here. Well, that's dramatic. I feel like the game is putting a lot of tension on this that I'm expertly diffusing by talking over it like an asshole. These bunkers don't look like they're finished, is the thing.
Uppfattat. Då är det verkligen bara vi kvar nu. Och alla andra är alltså borta. Klart slut.
Alright. That should cover the power.
Strömmen är tillbaka. Bra jobbat. Ta dig tillbaka hit till ledningscentralen. Kom.
I wonder if I can fucking toggle the gas mask on and off. I like how it changes the breathing sound effect. That's pretty slick. A lot of games wouldn't bother. Yeah, I probably shouldn't be searching all of these locations, because if I have a gunfight in here, this place realistically would probably go up in flames. The parts of it that can burn, anyway. Let's just close all this off, just in case. Nice of them to leave the doors open slightly for me. It would suck if, you know, everything was locked and I wasn't able to actually get into the generator room. Let me guess. The bots are going to come crawling out of the woodwork now that I've got the lights on. Let's keep the green one. I actually have a mask like that, IRL. Yeah, blue is usually recreational or, like, habitual, right? Or rather, habitat. Submachine gun silencer. Can I use this on my gun, please? Thank you. I cannot. This does not count. Handgun silencer. Okay. Everything except the one I actually want. Ugh. That looks so goofy. This fucking Cold War era pistol with a fucking silencer on it. Oh shit. I'll be back in a minute. Well, that took significantly longer than I wanted it to. And the people I bought my glasses from are trying to gaslight me into thinking that
Kom bort hit så
I didn't
kollar vi på
buy
den här
the right
operationskartan.
ones. How do you get here before me? You know what? It doesn't matter. I'm gonna assume that's his gun, so I'm not gonna take it.
Västlands stad saknas i strid. Det enda vi har är deras operationskarta. Armén använder dem för att planera militära operationer och bevaka det aktuella läget.
Huh.
Det här kriget är långt ifrån över. Vi får fortsätta där armén slutar. Försöka ta oss till de mest strategiska platserna och slå tillbaka mot fienden.
All right. Vi fortsätter leta. Förhoppningsvis hittar vi svar någonstans. Och hittar våra nära och kära. Och få reda på
Let's just
var de här
tackle him
maskinerna
top to
är egentligen.
bottom.
Vi har väl ändå inget annat val. Alltså, jag vill verkligen hjälpa till med det jag kan. Men ärligt talat
So what, she's gonna stay at the other bunker?
Ja, det är nog säkert att du blir kvar där, Therese. Jag stannar också och försvarar Västland. Det är bra att vi har en alternativ plan om vi behöver
As much as a
retirera
single
eller bli
person can hold
kontaktade
this
av allierade
location.
styrkor.
I mean, I could, but you know. Cool. I guess I'm gonna keep looking around. I have a pistol silencer now, which is cool. I want one for my actual rifle, but I'll take this for now, I guess. Reward trunk? I'm guessing this is online stuff. Okay. Weird. That implies the existence of some larger network that's orchestrating all of this and giving me rewards for killing robots. Oh yeah, where's the fucking storage box? I need to dump some of my items. My inventory's getting a bit full. Yeah. I'm gonna be honest, I don't really need the shotguns. What does this take? Ammo-wise? Because if it's a better pistol, I'm down to fucking mess with it. That's just a fucking Glock, basically. Actually, it doesn't look like a Glock. It looks like that other thing, but I don't have nearly as much ammo for it, so in the box with you. Do these have weights? Apparently they do. Ammo fucking has a weight. Who would have thought? Alright. Probably dump the 99,000 boom boxes I'm carrying, huh? I don't need these because I'm not playing multiplayer. I wish it would tell me whether or not they're in a slot. I guess I'll keep all these on me. I don't need 2 of the rifle silencers, though. Cool, that mostly cleared up my inventory, I think. I guess I should take a shotgun with me, just in case. Man, remember when I started the game and I had almost no ammo and I was like, oh my god, I need to be like really stealthy about this or I'm gonna get my fucking ass handed to me. And now, I'm not, because I have a bajillion fucking rounds. Whatever, I think I'm gonna call it here for this. I'm gonna keep playing, but this is gonna be my, this will be one video, because it's been like nearly 3 hours.